After years of repayments, you're finally free of your IVA and back in control of your finances. The problem is, the battle is only half over. If you ever hope to get major finance like a mortgage in the future, then it's going to take some work to build your credit rating back up. The good news is that many people have successfully completed their IVA and gone on to be homeowners by working to rebuild their credit score over time. Today I'll walk you through the 5 crucial steps you need to take in order to recover your credit after an IVA. Whether you've completed a lump sum or a multi-year term IVA, this guide is for you. Just to be clear, I don't give financial or legal advice, I'm just making sure that you have access to the information that you need to make informed decisions. So, crucial step number 1. Make sure you get your IVA completion certificate. After your final year of IVA repayments, all unsecured debt is wiped and you become free of the IVA and your debts. Once the final IVA payment has been made and the IVA officially completed, all creditors will be notified of the end of the IVA and any remaining unsecured debt will be written off. You should also receive a certificate to show you have completed the IVA. This IVA completion certificate is your vital final proof that your IVA has ended and your old debts are clear. It will likely also be needed when applying for mortgages or loans in the future. If for any reason you haven't received this certificate, then it is vitally important that you get in touch with your IVA company straight away. Additionally, be sure to keep the certificate safe and make a physical backup and a digital copy just in case. Crucial step number 2. Knowledge is power, so be sure to check your credit report yourself. Unless you check your credit report yourself, it will be impossible to know for sure if your score is improving or if there's been any mistakes on the report. An IVA stays on your credit file for 6 years from the day it was completed, so don't be surprised to still see a note about your IVA on your credit report even after the IVA has ended. It should be automatically deleted after 6 years, so you won't need to contact credit reference agencies yourself. However, mistakes can occur, so even if it's been 6 years, it might be worth checking that it has been removed. Once your IVA has ended and fallen off your credit report, your credit rating should gradually increase if you continue to manage your finances responsibly. The record of your IVA will stay on the insolvency register for 3 months after the IVA has been completed. You can also check your report to make sure that all the debts cleared by your IVA have been removed or marked as complete. You can often check your credit report for free using the free trial period on major sites such as TransUnion, Equifax, Experian and more, though you may have to pay a fee for a more detailed report. It can also be worth checking all of the major sites to be sure that one isn't ignoring an anomaly that you need to address. A credit report anomaly commonly found is wrongly entered start and end dates for an IVA. Check these dates carefully against your IVA completion certificate and be sure that all other details are correct. Here's an example of how an IVA should look on your credit file. Crucial step number 3. The most obvious way to improve your credit score is to pay all your bills on time each month. During and after your IVA, it's really important to always be showing that you are able to keep up with your bills and payments. If any of your bills need paying manually, then set reminders and be sure to pay a few days early in case of bank holidays, weekends, or other payment delays. Try to always make sure that you have plenty available to cover all your essential bills and direct debits each month. You should really take your time to budget so that there is some surplus each month after your priority bills, and be tough on yourself about non-essential purchases and subscriptions. There are plenty of budgeting guides available online to help you manage your finances each month, and even start to save up a small amount. Crucial step number 4. A less obvious way to improve your credit score is to take out some credit. Your credit report measures how likely it is that you will repay your debts. The best way to demonstrate this is to actually take out some credit, being sure to pay it back promptly. Your options right now after an IVA will be limited. Credit for a £40,000 car is probably not going to happen just yet. However, smaller unsecured debts like a basic credit card or a small mobile phone contract may be available to you. Starting with these small things and being sure to pay them off each month will demonstrate that you are reliable with repayments and should eventually help to raise your credit score. It's important to avoid the temptation to take out any really bad credit. Payday loans, buy now pay later schemes, and even just bank overdrafts can have some of the worst interest rates and late payment penalties. It's always better to play it safe. Even something as simple as paying your car insurance by monthly installments will help to demonstrate that you are reliable with recurring direct debits. Try to avoid too many forms of credit and too many credit checks, as not only do you run the risk of falling into unmanageable debt, but too many credit applications may actually harm your credit score. Bonus tip: where possible, it may help to ask any potential credit provider if they can first perform a soft credit check before committing to a full check. These soft checks should not affect your credit score, meaning that if they do fail, the company will simply not bother to perform the full check, avoiding harming your credit score even further. Crucial step number 5. Be patient. Even during the 6 years that your IVA remains on your credit report, your credit score will still be steadily improving. Creditors are mainly interested in your most recent financial activity, so as your IVA gets older and older, it will have less and less effect on your credit score. So long as your most recent financial history is always as good as it can be, you'll keep seeing your score steadily rise. Follow the 5 crucial steps and your credit report will begin to improve. Be consistent, set yourself limits, avoid taking out bad credit, and you'll steadily see your credit report improve and your future borrowing prospects broaden massively.